Hello and welcome to Miami Real Estate Review. I'm Lucas Lechuga.
And I'm Michael Light.
News came out earlier this week from Palm Beach Post that LeBron James of the Miami Heat placed a single-family home under contract in the Hughes Cove subdivision of Coconut Grove. Now, it's a 4-bedroom, 4-bath, 2 half-bath home with 9,622 square feet. It was previously listed for $7.65 million. It's not currently listed on the MLS, but that was the previous list price when it was listed. The news is that he went up to the owner and actually negotiated the deal through the owner. It's actually considerably much more modest than what everybody had anticipated. Everybody anticipated that he would go for something ultra extravagant. People were guessing that he was going to spend over $20 million on the home. So it's considerably rather modest.
And in a related story, Dwyane Wade just last week put under contract a 12-month rental at 900 Biscayne. Now, 900 Biscayne is an ultra-luxury condo building in downtown Miami. It's 1 block north of the American Airlines Arena, so it's easily walking distance for Dwyane Wade for game nights and things like that. The one thing that makes this rental unique is he didn't just rent it as is like most rentals in the area. He actually went directly to the developer, told him he wanted this particular unit because it came raw. They gave him the ability to design the unit, and they're doing a custom build-out for a renter, which is something that we don't see ever. I mean, that just doesn't happen. So the developer is building it to his specifications, so we anticipate he will probably purchase this particular penthouse at some point in the future after his rental period is over.
Now, late last week, we received some good housing news for the Miami real estate market, and this is in regards to existing home sales. Now, many people predicted that once the tax credit expired, which occurred on June 30th, that existing home sales would go down considerably in Miami and throughout the rest of the nation. Now, that held true throughout the rest of the nation, but Miami actually bucked the trend, and sales here in Miami have held steady since the tax credit expiration date. If you recall, in order to qualify for the tax credit, you needed to get a home or condo under contract by April 30th and have closed on it by June 30th. Now, like I mentioned, since June 30th, sales have held steady here in Miami, whereas other cities of the nation haven't fared so well. For example, sales have fallen 20.9% in Phoenix, 32.5% in Las Vegas, 19.9% in San Diego, and even 25% in Austin, Texas.
Well, that's good news for Miami. If we're holding steady and everybody else is going down, that's really good for our market. Now, another piece of good news for our market as well, Lucas just mentioned actual sales of units. Now this, on Tuesday, Standard & Poor's Case-Shiller Housing Index was released, and what they've shown is that South Florida home prices have actually increased in July. This is the 3rd straight month that home prices have increased. Now, before this past 3 months, it was 9 straight months of declining prices. So we're on an upswing, which is a very good thing. Now, the prices in the Miami metropolitan area have increased 0.7% from June to July. And now that's following June's year-over-year increase of 1.1%. So June they went up 1.1%, July they went up 0.7%. It might sound like minuscule numbers, 1.1, 0.7, but we're going up when other cities are going down. So that's very good for us. Now the national index fell by 0.6% in the same time period. So with the national index falling, Miami rising, it's very good here with the market and the economy for us here in Miami.
Well, that's all for now.
From high above downtown Miami, have a great afternoon.